I'm not sure if I've said it enough, but I'm going to say it again. The people in my life are amazing, and I appreciate them so much, and I can't thank everybody enough for offering your support, your help, your prayers, all of it. I'm constantly being asked, how can people help me? You and I appreciate that. And if you ask Brian or myself, we're always going to say we're okay for now. In the future, we're definitely going to need more support, more help. Um, but if people really want to do some things, you know, we could use gift cards to our favorite local takeout place or to the grocery store. Um, if you want to buy some extra groceries and drop them off, we'll take those. Um, if you want to make some meals, that's fine. Keep them simple if you're going to do that because we don't really eat a lot of fancy foods, and there's some things that Brian won't eat and things that I just won't eat. So that might be a little bit more difficult for people to do. In the future, or Brian's going to need help maintaining our yard, just cleaning it, mowing it, pruning the shrubs and things of that nature. Um, People need to be able to trim my nails. Brian's not really comfortable with that. It's difficult for me to do, um, and that's not something I'm really comfortable asking people for. But if somebody feels the urge, we can figure out how to make that happen. Cutting my hair, um, Brian can do it, but anytime we can reduce what Brian is having to do, that would be good. Cleaning our house, it's difficult for Brian to do all of it, so we can always use help in that area. Um, the biggest things we're going to need help with is we've got some construction work that's going to be happening to our house that we're going to have to do, or I should say, Brian is going to have to do. Um, this wall behind me has to be removed. We have to widen our doorways. We have to make it easier for me to be able to get around through the house in a wheelchair and using a lift. So what we really need is some help doing that work, but also somebody with real professional expertise to come in and give us some guidance on how we should do it. We'd be more than happy to pay, but we just need somebody to help us figure out how to do that. Because Brian can do most of the work himself. But again, I would hate to see him have to take all that on. So anybody who is good with construction and willing to help out with that in the spring, we would definitely welcome you, and we'll definitely feed you, of course. Definitely going to want my interior of my house repainted. I'm not going to be able to do that, and I typically do the painting in the house. So Brian has zero interest in painting the house, and I'm ready for something new, something bright that will keep my spirits up, having to be inside so much. Um, but I think beyond that, the most important thing for me, for people to do for me, if you really want to do something, is just stay connected. You know, reach out to me on Facebook or on through text message, through a telephone call. I'm not big on phone calls, but we can Skype sometime, FaceTime, whatever you want to call it. Um, Send me a card, send me a letter. Any kind of way of staying connected. If you want to stop by, whether I'm sick or not, I don't always want people at my house, so don't just stop by unless I've given you the open okay to stop by anytime you want. I prefer people to schedule time, and I really do enjoy people stopping by. Quite frankly, I really do enjoy spending time. I've had a few people stop by recently, and I really truly enjoyed having those moments. Um, so I'm usually at home alone by myself, but I am still working on quite a few things, tying up some loose ends that I feel like I need to get done. But if I schedule it with you, we're on. Feel free to stop by. I'm not likely to go anywhere, but if you want to stop by and bring lunch, I'm always up for having some lunch, or just if you just want to stop by and have a conversation, I'm okay with that too. Um, but that's basically, if people really want to help, those are a few ideas. Um, there's all kinds of things we're going to need in the future, things to help uh, keep things simple and whatnot. And we will need to call on people more frequently. And I want to thank everybody for offering it up. And I appreciate any of the offers, and I appreciate anything people do for me. So thank you. And that's all I have for now. Thank you.